Step into the magic and at moments back into time on 80 beautiful acres that transform into a winter wonderland. Tonight, the 2023 holiday season premieres right here on CBS Detroit. Join us as we unlock the doors to festive historic homes, stroll Main Street's holiday delights, and share the joy of this cherished annual tradition. From roasting chestnuts to historic rides, this is your exclusive look at some of what this Metro Detroit treasure has inside. Get ready to make this holiday tradition part of yours, right here on CBS Detroit. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for Holiday Nights at Greenfield Village, presented by Citizens Bank with this special broadcast brought to you by Crestford and Kroger. I'm Shayna Humphreys.
And I'm Terrence Friday. This is a historic place. It is magical, and you can see that we are riding in style, bringing you the sights and sounds of the holidays tonight.
Yeah, we're in a Model A right now. This is so much fun, but we have a whole team here as well. Ahmed Badji, Kelly Vaughn, and Amir Makeupson are going to show you all around the grounds so you can see everything that Holiday Nights has to offer.
Yeah, we're going to check in with all of them, but we're going to start things off with Kelly Vaughn, who's at Greens Market.
Special things in store for everybody. We're gonna go ice skating. We're gonna take a ride in a Model T. We're gonna get all gussied up in some period accurate clothing that is handmade here at Greenfield Village. And of course, we're gonna meet Santa. I cannot wait to go along this journey with you all tonight. And that's just part of it. Let's go check in now with Ahmed Badji because I know he's got some even more fun in store for us.
It's going to be an awesome setup going all the way through the rest of the night, by the way. We've got a ton to show you. You got the Model Ts actually right behind you. We've even got glass blowing we're going to show off all the way through the rest of the night. I grew up coming to this, well, you know, I was a little older before it started, but we are going to be showing off a ton out here at Holiday Night. So enjoy everything we're about to show you. We'll head on over to the glass blowing and show you everything behind the scenes in just a bit. Amir?
Hey, Ahmed, I am not as lucky as you. This is my first time here at Holiday Nights, but I am so excited. You can hear the carolers behind me. A little later on, it's still me, so we got to be Michigan made, right? We're going to hit the shopping center, and today also honors a very important woman. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, too. So I don't want to be the one to hold us up. We want to get right into our Holiday Nights. Let's head on back over to Terrence and Shayna. In just a minute, we're going to head right back on over to them. Until then, though, the singing is going on behind me. If you see some wafts of smoke, there's bonfires going on. There are people in their period dress clothing, like Kelly talked about earlier, that I think is going to be so fantastic. And I convinced her to put on an outfit. You're going to see that in her story that's going to be coming up in just a little while. Now, some things I'm excited about. There's some commemorative cups that are over in the market that we're going to show. And I think it's going to be Ahmed who's going to take you inside the Hallmark ornament experience. All those iconic Hallmark ornaments all on display, and it's going to make it so festive. Now, I'm going to send it back over to Terrence and Shayna for real this time. Terrence and Shayna?
All right, thank you very much, Amir. We had to shift around a little bit, of course, because we have a very important guest on this special night. We are joined by Jim Johnson, director of Greenfield Village. How are you feeling tonight?
Oh, we're great. This is opening nights. You know, there's opening night jitters, but we're doing great.
Yeah, absolutely. And this has been going on for some time now, almost 25 years.
Yeah, and it's evolved and grown over time. So the first version of this was a much different program, but we have just grown this thing to be just an amazing experience.
We've been talking a lot about how magical this space is. Can you talk to us about the history and just the richness of this atmosphere and everything it has to offer?
So what's wonderful about Greenfield Village is just an amazing set to work with. It's like working with a small town, and we literally transform this small town into a place where kind of Charles Dickens crashes into It's a Wonderful Life. So, you know, it's all about Christmas past and sort of the things that people have experienced over the centuries, the way people have celebrated over time or not. And we have just so many stories and different things that we can present here.
And I'd imagine that every year you just get just as excited to be here.
Yeah, it's just it's a push because it's a lot of work, but tonight is just a testament to how wonderful this is.
Yeah. And we're so happy to be here with you. This is the first time anyone's done this, right? A full broadcast like this. What does it mean to you to be able to bring this experience to so many people who can't make it tonight?
Oh, this is outstanding. We're thrilled you guys are here. This kind of stuff does so much to sort of promote what we do here at the Henry Ford. A lot of people come and visit, but a lot of people postpone their visits because we're here all the time. So, you know, if family comes into town, maybe they'll come, but it's really a good place that you should come out to as often as you can.
Absolutely. Well, we are going to show you everything there is to see tonight. There's a lot to explore here at the Henry Ford and Greenfield Village. We are just getting started.
We are, and we have so much of that for you here on CBS News Detroit, streaming with this wonderful view of all of the magic and the atmosphere here. We're going to continue after this quick break, so stay with us.
Holiday Nights in Greenfield Village on CBS Detroit is sponsored by Crest Ford, go with the best, and by Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Make the holidays bright this year with an all-new Ford from Crest Ford. Right now, lease the 2023 Ford Escape with all-wheel drive for only $319 per month. Or drive home in a new 2023 Ford F-150 XLT. Lease today for only $379 per month. Plus, Crest Ford is ready to deliver your new Ford vehicle right to your doorstep. Light up the season with our fantastic selection at 2 great locations. Visit Crest Ford in Flat Rock or Crest Ford Centerline today.
We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped.
Welcome back to our holiday special, where we are giving you an inside look at everything that happens here at Greenfield Village to make this magical place so much fun.
That's the word of the night, magical. It's really impossible to not get into the spirit of this season. We're hearing carolers around us. You hear the sounds of horses walking by with the carriages, and a lot of people are starting to fill in, so you're just really feeling the energy pick up. A lot of activities going on around here too, some warm ones included. We're going to head out to Ahmed now, who's in a very warm place where they're blowing glass, one of many activities to be found here at Greenfield Village. How's it going out there, Ahmed?
Oh, it's so much warmer in here. No rain. I mean, it's dried up outside completely in the first place, which is fantastic for everybody tonight. But we're in the glass-blowing shop here at Greenfield Village. Some of the best working, one of which is Ryan over here. He's in the background. There he is. Awesome guy, by the way. And we've got a special look at how he does what he does. So let's take a look.
Having it falling all over the place and then getting it to stop moving in such a way that is both beautiful and functional is really exciting.
This is a master at work. Ryan Thompson is the supervisor at the Greenfield Village glass shop. He's making the ornaments for this year's Christmas candy cane collection. And seeing him work with the molten material, you'd be surprised it wasn't his first choice as an aspiring artist. But like many things in life, he tried it once and
I just fell in love with the heat, the teamwork, the immediacy of the process just you know, really spoke to me, and I switched my degree and I never looked back.
He may not look back, but that's only because he's looking everywhere else. This job isn't exactly burn-proof. Trust me, because when I asked him how many times he burns himself...
I've been burned 3 times since you asked that question. We're constantly getting little burns. The real bad ones happen when you're learning, and then you usually don't make that mistake again.
Ryan stumbled a time or two, but from Sandusky, Ohio to Bowling Green, his life's adventure brought him to Dearborn. For him, glass is the perfect fit because every one of us is forged in the fires we encounter. We're each unique and perfect in our own way, cracks and all.
It's only when you've made something hundreds and hundreds of times that you can confidently make it knowing that something isn't going to go wrong. Really famous philosopher Confucius said that glass is not glass until it breaks. And I really I love that.
The burns and broken bits stay behind when Ryan takes his art from furnace to shelf. Each piece is similar and yet still different, uniquely created from his hands to a stranger's to put on their tree at home.
It's a really good feeling to see guests come through here and purchase our objects and you know, form a memory of visiting the village with that object.
To display his craft and see people every day watch and enjoy it as well, Ryan says he chose the right path. And with every kid that comes through seeing him work, sometimes even shaping a mystical creature like a unicorn, he loves it even more. And by the way, he made this in about 90 seconds for us. Wild.
Everything's on fire, and it's just so exciting. And that reason I love sharing it with everybody that comes to Greenfield Village.
See for yourself in the glass shop at the village.
That is by no means a perfect cup.
Imperfect cups and all. Ahmed Badji, CBS News Detroit.
I mean, just amazing to be able to see what they can do. Obviously, they're working with glass, but it all still comes out silver and gold. Right, Yukon Cornelius? Yeah, he agrees. All right, we're going to send it back outside to Amir. Amir, how's it going?
Ahmed, I was so jealous of you with the glass blowing that I said I need to get near the fire too. But one thing that is so important about nights like tonight is the community and the people who are out here. Girls, come on. I got approached by some of the most awesome, cute kids who are out here for all of the fun. So you guys tell me, what are you all looking forward to the most?
Hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa. What about you?
Hot cocoa too. This.
Hey, yay! What about you?
Hot cocoa.
Okay, the hot cocoa is good, but now, have you all been here before?
Yes.
Okay, so this is my first time. What do I absolutely need to do?
The cars. Yeah, the cars.
The cars? And I heard you all already got to see the guest of honor. Who got to see and talk to Santa?
Me and my cousins.
What did you ask for?
I asked for Squishmallows and a new sketchbook.
Oh, awesome. What did you ask for?
Squishmallows and Roblox gift card.
You and my son could be best friends. What about you?
A Squishmallow.
Squishmallow.
Squishmallows.
Okay, so obviously I'm not cool. What in the world is a Squishmallow?
It's a type of stuffed animal.
Oh, and you all have
That's
them?
very squishy and like so cute.
Well, you know, I do love the cute. What are you all? Tell me, what is a Squishmallow?
They're all circles.
Yeah?
They're soft.
They're soft. Okay. Now, I do see there's a lot of people walking around sparkling. Are you guys going to get the bulbs and do the whole bright light thing?
We got some of them in the wagon.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Okay. Well, listen, we're going to go get ourselves cute, like my girl said. So in the meantime, I'm going to toss it over to you, Kelly, so we can get ourselves together.
You rock. Hey everybody, does it get more Christmassy than this, surrounded by balsam firs? Now these balsam firs are sourced for their specific shape and their smell, and let me tell you, it smells beautiful. Look at all the beautiful people. Hi guys, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Now it's not just Christmas trees, we also have some very special things. We got Brian and Sharon here. Okay, tell us some of these special things that you can get here at Greenfield Village.
Well, we have some beautiful wreaths. We have the boxwood wreaths, our noble fir wreaths, beautiful swags. But one of our most popular item is the kissing ball.
A kissing ball. Okay, so most people just think about mistletoe, but this is a kissing ball. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
Right. This started around Middle Age and extended to the Victorian era. And it's a sign of love and romance, kind of like how we have our mistletoe today. So you can hang one of these and hopefully get a little kiss underneath it.
Oh, all right, let me get one of these, take one home, and oh man, it smells so great. Everything smells so beautiful here. Is it a tradition maybe for some people to come out and get their Christmas trees here at Greenfield Village?
Definitely. We have a lot out front by the museum during the day if you'd like to come and get a Christmas tree. And holiday nights, the Greens Market is open for you to purchase a wreath, a tree, garland, and our beautiful kissing ball.
And these trees, I was understanding, they're specific trees, balsam firs, chosen specifically. Is it because they're era appropriate? Or?
They're more natural in terms of their shape. They're not as pruned as much. They come from Nova Scotia. Yeah.
And how about you guys? Are you real tree people? I know a lot of people are fake tree people. You've got to be real tree people, right?
It's definitely a live tree, yes.
I'm a live tree person, yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much. You can thank you. You can come out, get your wreath, your tree, your kissing ball. You know, I know some people could probably use some luck. Come out here, but I'm going to send it back to you all at the main stage.
All right, thank you so much, Kelly. You know what's amazing to me is seeing how so many people just rushed in here as soon as the doors open. It's like they were on standby to get in here and enjoy this experience.
And the crowd is growing quickly. It's fun to see what everyone's interested into. And Kelly was mentioning the smells. There are some great smells. We've got some bonfires burning, the chestnuts roasting, and especially the carolers. They're right behind us, and it's just such a beautiful sound. The whole environment.
The ambiance is giving us all of the Christmas feels that we want. We also got some ice skating that's going on too, and we'll be getting to that in just a little bit. Also, we've seen so much beauty here at Greenfield Village, but we're really, like we said, just getting started with everything that we've seen so far. And just ahead, we're going to have a little bit of the history of the Christmas feather tree.
We're learning a lot about trees today. I didn't know that when in Kelly's interview about the balsam fir, more of a natural shape. That is good to know going forward, but we're also going to find out about those feather trees. And as you mentioned, a little bit of ice skating. We'll have a special person on the ice. I'm just going to leave it like that for now.
There, but you don't want to miss it because there's so much goodness still to come. Thank you for tuning in with us because you're here for a great experience, and we're hoping that you're enjoying it so far. So stick around. We have to take a quick break, but the fun continues after this.
Hello, I'm Patience, here at the Edison homestead, showing you a 1915 Christmas feather tree. In the late 1800s, the Germans devised a feather tree because of the laws prohibiting cutting down evergreens for Christmas celebrations. This tree symbolizes what you might find in a 1915 home. The feather tree was made through cottage industry. They were popular from the late 1800s up into the 1950s. They used goose feathers. They would take the tufts from the feathers, dye them, and they would wire them together to make branches. They would then send them into the tree factory where they were constructed. We hope to see you at Holiday Nights in Greenfield Village.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a beautiful evening. I promised it was going to stop raining. I promised it was going to stop. I'm happy at least that forecast worked out, right? So we're back out here live at Holiday Nights. Night number 1. I've got the lucky assignment. I was in the glass blowing shop, now we're in front of the fire, and I'm here with 2 wonderful guests that we've got here with us. So I'm going to let you guys give yourselves a shout out. So who are you and why are you here tonight?
Sure. Hi, I'm Megan. And we are here as a family celebrating the holiday and get to see who? Santa.
Oh, and Kennedy, right? Right? Your name's Kennedy. So what I've got to ask, what are you going to ask Santa for Christmas?
Magic set.
A magic set? That is really cool. We had a story about a magician just yesterday on our broadcast. So what is it like coming on out here to Holiday Nights, especially when it's the first night that it's open for the season?
It's so exciting. So this is our first time coming for Christmas time, so we are so excited to ride a car, see Santa, and see what this place has to offer.
Now, do you have anything that is your favorite? Is this your first time here?
No, we always come for Halloween, but this is the first time for Christmas, so we are just excited to see everything.
Now, we were just going past a lot of the food and everything up front, and I know Dad's off to the side. There's a big, it looks like a dinosaur leg, honestly, on a spit. That looks really, really cool. But there's so much stuff that they've got going on, especially for kids. I mean, when you get into the holiday season like this, even if it's a little rainy, it doesn't take any of the joy out. Right?
Absolutely not. No, everything is, and especially seeing it through their eyes. Yeah. It's very special.
Love it. All right. So thank you both, by the way, for joining me tonight. Kennedy, thank you very much, and hopefully Santa gets you everything you're asking for.
Say thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we're going to send it back to you, Shayna and Terrence. It's nice and warm here. Got a lot of wonderful people around, but I'm going to send it all the way back to you.
All right, thank you, Ahmed. You know, it takes so many people, really it takes a village to put together this holiday event, and we are joined now by Yasmin Jacey, who is with Citizens Bank, the presenting sponsor of Holiday Nights. Why this event? Why do you think Citizens Bank wanted to be associated with Holiday Nights?
To be honest, this is just such a spectacular event that is put on here by the team at Henry Ford, and you know it embodies the season. Yeah. It's a way to celebrate the American tradition of ingenuity and innovation and resourcefulness. It's just something that our colleagues and our clients really appreciate being a part of, and we just love to be a part of the community and offer the community something that is so festive for the season.
Yeah, and to see so many citizens here enjoying this and being able to have this experience, how does that feel for you?
Honestly, I heard that at one point that about 90,000 people come out to this event over the course of a few weeks. That makes us really proud at Citizens. I mean, we want to be a part of a program that offers the ability to come out and enjoy the festivities. If you look around, there's opportunity to go ice skating, there's horseback riding, there's Model T, there's something for everyone, and it is so charming.
Yeah, and you know, it's a little chilly. Finally the rain stopped, so that's great. Everyone's starting to crowd in, and I don't know if you can see people, we're elevated, but we've got a whole crowd just developing around here. Everyone's in such a good and warm mood. I know this is your second year attending, right? Do you have a favorite spot of the village you like to go?
I'm so glad you asked. This is my second year, but Citizens has been sponsoring since 2014, and we all look forward to it, but for different reasons. My favorite is the glass blowing. So if you do get a chance to look at that, the creativity of the individuals that work in that area, it's beautiful. I mean, the art that they produce is absolutely gorgeous. You're in a time warp here. You get to walk in, cross the threshold, and experience the holidays through the lens of history, and it's really amazing.
It's really a great escape. That is kind of what it feels like. We've escaped back into time for a little bit. Yeah. Well, we are going to send it back to another team member now to show you more of the village.
Hello everybody, I'm here at the ice skating rink. It is incredible and everything's period accurate here at Greenfield Village, including the skaters. Look at these gorgeous dresses. They tell me that they're from the 1890s and they tell me that it's warm, and you know, that's really key. Okay, so now this rink, it's open to the public. I'm going to be here to give you a little demo of the ice here, all right? Ooh, everybody watch out, I'm kind of rusty. Woo! Whoa! There was a round of applause earlier, but but anyone can come out here, rent some skates, skate on the ice, and have a true holiday experience. But let's send it now to Amir. She's going to give us a behind the scenes at a really cool holiday tradition.
I'm so sorry that I couldn't just watch you skate again, Kelly, because I saw you earlier and it was so awesome. Skating, one of those fabulous holiday traditions that people have been doing for generations and generations and generations, but not all holiday traditions are that lucky. Chances are you haven't heard of it, but you probably hear them in the background now. Find out about mumming.
The American Christmas celebration we know today is a mixture of traditions from all over Europe. Like the singing of carols and decorating a tree are still alive and well today. Other old Christmas traditions have not survived the test of time, like mumming.
Merry Christmas, folks! Merry Christmas! You might want to get out of the road!
Mumming was often based on role reversal and involved drinking and raucous behavior as gangs of mummers moved from house to house. They performed dances, songs, or short plays, and were rewarded with food, drink, and sometimes money. Mumming often included loud blowing of horns, banging of drums or pots, and the shooting of guns and fireworks. In the United States, during the 18th and 19th century, mumming was typically practiced by the lower and working class. By 1860, dissatisfaction with mumming became widespread. The harsh years of the Civil War significantly changed the celebration of Christmas, and the rowdy behavior faded as Christmas moved from the streets into the parlor and became a part of family and home.
So rowdy and ruckus behavior, you know, is right up my alley. They've been going all night long. I don't know if you can see some of this. Talking to people, harassing people. I thought this was supposed to, I thought it was supposed to be fun? What's happening?
Yeah, we are a lot of fun.
Okay.
Christmas trees never do the Christmas sewing.
Why?
It's because they keep dropping their needle.
Juan, give me some cash. This man was just too good.
Hey, would you do us a favor?
Yes.
Would you join us in a mummer dance?
If it's wild and ruckus, let's do it.
Okay,
let's do it. We're going to dance.
All right, so.
Okay, ready?
All right,
what do we do?
1, 2, 3. La, 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 la. Okay, reverse.
We'll be back. There's more holiday nights coming up.
I'm Gordon Michael. I'm one of the antique vehicle specialists here in the Antique Vehicle Garage at the Henry Ford, and this is our Old Car Festival moment. We maintain all of the antique vehicles that we use here. We have 14 Model Ts, 3 Model A cars, and 7 Model A trucks that are used on a regular basis. Model Ts get about 10,000 miles each every year. The Model A's pretty close to a couple thousand miles a year in each one of them. We start out Old Car Festival on call for anybody that has problems with their antique vehicles, breakdowns, out of gas, and then we go help assist them with our Model T or TT tow truck. It's a lot of fun, and it's challenging, and it's great.
Those vehicles are stunning, and I'll tell you what, when you get on these grounds, it just feels like you are immediately transported back in time.
Yeah, absolutely. It certainly helps to see the Model Ts and Model A's rolling around. If you saw at the top of the special, we got to take a little ride, and it really does transport you back into the past. It's incredible having these old relics of Fords just rolling around here like it's normal.
It just totally fits with the atmosphere and everything else that's going on. Like we said, we are bringing you all of the sights and sounds of everything that you can experience here, and Kelly Vaughn is standing by for us now live with a look at some of those Model T rides. Kelly, what do you got going on?
Oh, hey guys. I'm only riding in this kind of style from here on out, let it be known. Only being driven by Tom in a beautiful Model T. Okay, what is it like driving through Greenfield Village around the holidays in this classic car?
It's magical. I just love driving the Model T. In fact, this one has a windshield wiper. Oh. Look at that. It's the only one that we have in the village that has a windshield wiper. Ooh, created by Mary Anderson, a woman.
Did you guys hear that? A woman invented the windshield wiper. I love that. Okay, what are like the biggest questions people have for you when you're giving them rides?
How fast does this thing go?
Okay, I was wondering that exact question.
So it goes 40 miles an hour, if you dare.
Everybody clear out. We're going drag racing. What's it like for you being able to ride these streets every night?
I absolutely adore holiday nights. I love driving the Model T. I own one myself, so this is just like icing on the cake for me. I just love it.
Is there any fun fact about these cars that maybe would surprise people?
The fact that they built 15 million of these cars. I mean, more than any other car in the history of car making. It's amazing.
And this is the actual car. This isn't like a recreation or anything, right?
It is not. This is 100% the real deal with his inline 4-cylinder cast iron 20 horsepower flathead motor.
We got to get some Christmas music going in here, though. We need to get a radio installed.
I 100% agree, yeah. You know, Henry Ford, he just didn't put a radio in these cars, or a gas gauge, or a speedometer, or, well, we got a windshield wiper, so that's nice.
That's all you need on a rainy night like this. Well, thank you so much, Tom. I'm going to hang out in here because this is riding in style, but we'll send it to Amir. I think she's at the market with some cool things to show us.
You thought right, Kelly. I am at the market. I feel like I'm home. Michigan-made vendors. Let's take a look through. If you see back here, we got cider in the anniversary cups, all different kinds. So anything you want with the hot cocoa, coffee, wine, beer. Come on, Juan. We're moving on down. I'm over here. See what happens? He got too caught up in the hot chocolate. Freeze-dried candy. Let me see, what is... Jolly Puffers. I don't know what it is, but it looks awesome. More gift ideas for you. Look, for the people who are out here tonight, cakes. Yummy. The chocolate Santas. And how cute is this? Boom. Even the spoon, you just stick it in and there you go. It's all chocolatey goodness. Now let's keep on walking down. I made a big mistake and brought my own lights. I didn't realize that there was going to be plenty right here for everybody so that we can all get in on the holiday spirit. But there's also something very, very cool. Hey, can you turn that on for me?
Just look at.
Oh, check it out. How awesome is that? Do you like it?
Yeah, do you like it? Do you like that, George?
It looks almost like a little spinning Christmas tree, which is, I'm kind of jealous of that. That is really cool. Are you going to get that?
Maybe.
That would be a really good gift. Good gift guide. So that's super awesome. Now let's come on over here where you can see some frozen custard and a bunch of ornaments, which, shameless plug, I can put this in now. Don't forget the Gardner White Christmas tree. Twinkletown is still going on. Vote for the Michigan-made tree. But check out some of these ornaments. Let me take my glove off right here. This one, favorite. Check it out, honoring everything from Michigan. Now, I know a little bit later Ahmed is taking you into the Hallmark ornament exhibit, but trust me, this is the one that you want to stop by. The cutest ornaments. It looks like you could eat it. I actually want to eat it. And they're also reasonably priced. So, awesome shop and market going on down here tonight. I'm going to send it on back to the main stage because I have some shopping to do. So, oh, back to Ahmed. Ahmed, take it away. I got to go buy some stuff. And doing this work is messing me up. So, go, Ahmed, hurry.
You are just fine. Yeah, I'll take it away from there. Yeah, we're over here in the weaving shop over in the Liberty Crafts Works, and we were showing you the glass blowers earlier, some of the best around the planet, and we're now back out here, and we've got Mindy in the background working on a beautiful Christmas design. Mindy, how are you doing tonight?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing great. I'm inside. It's warm right now, so we're doing just fine. And it stopped raining, so nobody can yell at me. So that's the best part of it. But you're working on obviously weaving and everything. So what goes on in the shop here? Obviously weaving, but how does it work?
So this is a baby wolf loom, and every time I step on a treadle, I'm lifting half my threads, and I throw my shuttle through there, and then pull the thread in tight, and that is weaving the thread over, under, over, under. It takes me about an hour to weave 12 inches of cloth, and these are our holiday towels that we're selling in the gift shop this year, and yeah.
So you can actually buy everything that's being made by hand by you right now.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
That is fantastic. I mean, it's a beautiful design, obviously, and the designs obviously change throughout the year, right?
Yes. Yep. We sell a variety of towels all throughout the year.
Awesome. And we've got actually a sample here, I think, that we can also lift up and show everybody. Oh, wow, it's really soft. All right, so this is something that you can actually get in the shop, and it's really, really cool because when you walk through the weaving shop, there's a good amount of space, but I'll tell you what, it's getting packed because we've got a ton of people over here. Let's show them all off here. Look at everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, there we go. All right, so while we're going around the Liberty Crafts Works, we're going to show off pottery next, and then we're going to jump on over and show you that beautiful ornament collection and all the ornaments that they've got up for sale as well that they're hand blowing in the glass blowing shop. We're going to break that down for you here in just a little while. But for now, we're going to send it back to the main stage to Shane and Terrence.
Oh, thank you, Ahmed. From the glass blowing to the weaving to the ornaments, so many crafty people around here. It's incredible, some of what they're creating. So joining us again is Jim Johnson, director of Greenfield Village. And Jim, when I look around, I have to just imagine so many people go into putting all of this together. How much does it take to put all of this on?
This is something we work on virtually every day of the year. Of course, things heat up. Once we finish our giant Halloween program, the next day it's Christmas here. And the decoration starts, and it takes a full month to really transform the village.
Yeah, and it's not just the people that we see caroling or traipsing around. We heard somebody driving the Model T. Somebody has to maintain those Model Ts, right? How big is the staff or the community that makes this all happen?
It's a pretty big group that pulls this off. We have, so many different departments here that all contribute to making this happen, whether it be our electricians or the folks working on the Model Ts or the collections folks that make sure the artifacts come out and are beautifully displayed. There's just so many different things that come together to make all this happen.
Yeah, I would argue that this is probably one of the most elaborate holiday displays in the country. How proud do you feel to be able to put this on and give people this experience?
It's pretty amazing the way it has evolved, and it is very large scale. We have something going in almost every corner of the village. There's live music, recorded music, sights and sounds. We're doing historic cooking. We have living historians representing everything from the mid-19th century up through World War II. So many things going on out here.
Yeah. And when we're hearing these carolers behind us, they sound professional. They sound like professional carolers to me. Are they? Are these employees?
They are professional folks. Detroit is a very talented city.
Yeah.
And we have people that work with us for years. Some of these carolers have been caroling with us for a very long time, and we bring new people in all the time as well. But it's another large group of folks that do a lot of preparation and a lot of rehearsal to get ready to sing so beautifully for us.
A labor of love, I'm sure.
Jim, you mentioned the Halloween display as well, so let's also point to the fact that there's something always going on here. There's always an experience to be had.
Yes, even during our regular program, there's amazing stories here that people don't realize are right here in our backyard. Thomas Edison, the Wright brothers, Henry Ford, all those amazing things going on. But then you layer in the events that we do over the course of the year, and there's always something really exciting happening here.
Shane and I were noticing too, as soon as the doors open, it's like the guests just flooded right in. Do you get a lot of people coming in from out of town as well to be here?
A few. These tend to be fairly local audiences, but this program especially is becoming more regional. People are becoming more and more aware of it, and it's a scramble to get tickets, and then people do, and they just love coming in.
All right, finally, while we still have you here, Jim, what is your favorite part? If there's one area someone needs to check out, what is that?
It's hard to say. There's so many different things going on. The Wright brothers' home is great with the recreation of the 1901 Christmas tree in there. We're doing actually a 1960s vignette in our pavilion here, our lodge building, where it's 1965. It's a living room. Rudolph's playing on the TV.
Yeah. Lovely.
There's just great stuff going on. Yep.
Well, we appreciate your time so much, and especially the labor of love you and everybody here have put into this. It's really an incredible event.
Thank you all. This is great.
Thanks. All right, we are going to take a little bit of a break now, and coming up next, we're going to take a little bit of a trip to the past. We've been kind of in the past all night, but specifically to the World War II era to find out how GIs used to celebrate the holiday.
Plus, we'll take a look at the Wright brothers' Christmas tree. You don't want to go anywhere. The holiday nights at Greenfield Village continues after this.
Holiday Nights in Greenfield Village on CBS Detroit is sponsored by Crest Ford, go with the best, and by Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Make the holidays bright this year with an all-new Ford from Crest Ford. Right now, lease the 2024 Ford Edge SEL with all-wheel drive for only $328 per month. Or lease the 2023 Ford Expedition XLT with 4x4 for only $719 per month. Plus, Crest Ford is ready to deliver your new Ford vehicle right to your doorstep. Light up the season with our fantastic selection at 2 great locations. Visit Crest Ford in Flat Rock or Crest Ford Centerline today.
We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans.
Welcome back. So many soldiers over the years have missed the holidays with family because they're busy protecting and serving our country.
But that doesn't mean they didn't get to enjoy the holiday necessarily. Here's a look at how World War II GIs used to celebrate Christmas.
My name is Jillian here at Cotswold Cottage in Greenfield Village. We're showing you our Holiday Nights December 1944 vignette. With our English host family working in tandem with the American Red Cross, we're providing the American and the British GIs with all the materials that they need to bring home a little closer to them during the holidays. In the lower room, you'll see a majority of military items as it is still World War II. In this room, you're going to see a combination of English and American decor. So we'll have pictures of Winston Churchill, King George VI, American Christmas packages full of rationed items, of course letters from home. The tree would have been decorated by the soldiers, and what was nice about that is they could work with the ladies of the Red Cross and their host family to bring back and talk about memories of their families back at home. We hope to see you here at Cotswold Cottage during Holiday Nights in Greenfield Village.
It's really incredible how well they're able to recreate everything. You feel like you've gone back in time.
You absolutely do. It's so authentic, and like he said, there is just so much happening in every inch of this place. So many different things to take part in. We've seen those horse-drawn carriages as well as people out here skating, the carolers, and there's a lot of other things to get into as well.
Yeah, a lot of activities, a lot of crafts to check out. We've seen the ornaments, we've seen some glass blowing. Now we're going to head back out to Ahmed, who's going to show us a little pottery here at Greenfield Village.
I mean, I keep getting the great assignments where I'm inside where it's really nice and warm, and I'm getting a little quieter because I know they're working off to the side over here. And when you're working with pottery, I mean, the slightest thing, you don't want to get that wrong. So let me show you, actually, just on the line. These are some of the ones that they've been working on for tonight, even. They are doing it live in front of us. There's another group off a little more behind us we'll show you in a bit where they're actually got that on the wheel and getting everything turned right now. But let's come back on over this way and working with one of the artisans here working tonight on all the wonderful pottery. Thanks for joining me here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Now, what's your name and how long have you been here?
I'm Lorraine. I've actually been a decorator for almost 5 years now here.
That's awesome. And I mean, seeing you actually, I was watching you working over there when we came to the door. It's wild how intricate everything is.
Yep, we do everything kind of close to colonial American style, mostly focusing on the 1700s through the 1800s. With the techniques and even colors and designs that we do. We have a lot of references we use.
I mean, and even, I mean, it looks so, I mean, it really does look like it's just so difficult because you got to get these lines absolutely perfect. How do you train or even practice for something like that?
So a lot of us actually have art backgrounds. Most of the potters have ceramic degrees, and we have, as the decorators, a lot of drawing and painting specialties specifically. And the vast majority of us have maybe worked a little bit with clay, but a lot of it we learned here, more or less. So I come from a drawing background more specifically and have translated that into pottery in the 5 years, learning from our lead decorator who's been here for 30 years.
That's absolutely amazing. And I want to try and see if we can walk back a little bit again to be able to show off some of these plates. And I'll hand the mic just a little bit over to you, showing off one of the plates there. I mean, when you get that all art, kind of all create all that beautiful art, all the different ornaments as well. I mean, there's so many different things, and you can buy them all here in the village, right? All right, perfect. Well, we're out here in the pottery shop. We're going around the Liberty Craft Works. We're going to work our way to another one here and show off some awesome ornaments to go along with it. But for now, I've got an awesome hat on right now as well. But I think it's time to send it on over to Kelly Vaughn, who's talking about some awesome other holiday hats.
Yes, Ahmed, I don't know if my hat can compete with your top hat, especially that top hat trick you've been showing off, but I'm feeling pretty fancy. You know, these hats and all of the period clothing here are period accurate at Greenfield Village, and they're actually handmade. I got to go behind the scenes and see where hundreds of costumes are made for all of the people here at Greenfield Village by hand, and of course, you know, I had to try some on myself. Before you can get to this final product, the work starts here.
This is the studio, the clothing studio at the Henry Ford. This is where we make period clothing and costumes for Greenfield Village and the special programs that we have at the Henry Ford.
Chrissy Hales is the production manager for the clothing studio.
Throughout the year, we dress hundreds of presenters out in the village. We have a range from 1760s up to the 1960s.
Each piece of clothing is period accurate.
We started underpinnings. People wear chemises, corsets, petticoats, all of that, and down to fabrics, prints. We try to stay period correct. If you go, for example, to Daggett, we have the 1760s, you will see no zippers. So everything, all the closures are brass pins, are buttons, or even linen ties.
At holiday nights, you'll see couples strolling the village in turn-of-the-century clothing and ice skaters in reproduced period-accurate skating costumes. These handmade, meticulous pieces of clothing are what allow you to be fully transported back in time.
We're ready to stroll the streets of Greenfield Village.
You know, Greenfield Village just feels better in a nice outfit. We're here in Cohen Millinery, and they have a mixture of vintage hats that you can look at and hats you can try on and purchase. Some of these hats on display have obviously an holiday theme we need for holiday nights. Now, I happened to find one of the most stylish, brilliant young women here in Cohen Millinery, Madison Gordon. Okay, so tell me about your hat choice.
I really like the color pink, so it really matches me. And technically about the hat, it's like you don't put it on like this. It's like all about the angle.
It's all about the angle. Did you hear? Okay, Madison, am I all right? Oh, stylish now. Okay, so you've gotten to see these beautiful hats and the lovely women and men out in Greenfield Village in these, you know, period outfits. Do you kind of wish we dressed like that still?
Yeah. Plus the hats are really cool, but I don't really like the driving thing because I can reach the pedals and I'll probably crash the car.
You don't like the Model Ts?
No.
You like a faster car probably?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. And it's Madison's birthday on Sunday, so happy early birthday, Madison. Thank you so much for spending some time with us here tonight, and you look lovely, and thanks for keeping me in fashion. But I hope you all stay with us because after the break, we've got a very special message from Mo Rocca. We'll see you in just a few.
Well, hello and happy holidays to everyone at the Henry Ford and Greenfield Village. I'm Mo Rocca, host of the Henry Ford's Innovation Nation on CBS. I've been the host for 10 seasons, and part of the joy of doing the show has been spending time at the Henry Ford and Greenfield Village. I've been fortunate enough to see many of the world's great museums, but there is no place like your place. And part of what makes your place so spectacular are the curators, the interpreters, everyone who works at the Henry Ford in Greenfield Village. You guys are amazing. I wish I could be there to share these holiday nights with you.
I am here in the Wright brothers' original house, and that is what is so cool. It is not a replica. They moved it, and the most inspiring and awesome thing is right to my left. The Henry Ford did a story about it. Check it out.
We're here in the Wright brothers' home, their family home for over 40 years, and what we're recreating here is their very first Christmas tree in 1900. And even though it's very specific to a photograph that we have, this tree could be in anyone's home in 1900. It is so typical with the style of ornaments, the mix of homemade, the mix of store-bought. So this could be anywhere in the country in 1900. For nearly 40 years, we've been attempting to reproduce this tree in the Wright brothers' home, but the photo we'd been working from was very poorly detailed. Through the magic of the internet, Library of Congress had the photos in high resolution, and the tree came to life for the first time for us. And we've been working off that for about 10 years now, and every year we're able to look at something closer and reproduce something better, and every year the tree gets closer to what exactly it looked like in 1900. Everything you see on the tree, we were able to sort of go back through sources. For instance, there's some plaid gloves that were called Scotch gloves, front and center in the Sears catalog from 1900. In the center of these, very fuzzy photos is what we thought was an angel. Upon looking at the high-resolution photo for the very first time, we were absolutely flabbergasted to see that instead of an angel, it's a lithographed paper doll in the form of a screaming baby. So there's some inside joke there that we're not aware of, but front and center on the Christmas tree is a shrieking paper doll. In the background of this photograph is a fir tree, and we finally made the connection that it's the tree. It was actually removed from the house, plunked in a snowbank next to the back summer kitchen, and there it is to be photographed again with all the kids.
The most amazing thing about this, there's a photograph here in the exhibit that is of the actual tree. Now, people at the Henry Ford have told me they had to digitize, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in to make sure they have everything right. I am here with Miss Winnie. Now, do you have a Christmas tree at home?
Yes, I do.
How does yours look different from this one?
There's none of those, things on there.
Oh, the popcorn? Oh, the actual lights. Yeah. That seems like a fire hazard, right?
Yeah, but mine has lights like the Christmas lights that we put on the house, and then there's ornaments and a star on the top.
Oh, how pretty. Well, they have a star on the top.
Yeah.
So that actually is really awesome. Yeah. And lots of presents under the tree. What did you ask for?
I asked for electric scooter.
Oh, how movement, which goes right along with the Wright brothers because they were all about the movement too. Yeah. So I think that's actually pretty awesome. What's been your favorite part about tonight?
Being here.
At the Wright brothers' house?
Yes.
Isn't it so cool that they were able to lift up the entire house and bring it up here?
Yes, it's so cool.
What do you know about the Wright brothers? Who are they?
But I know about some stuff, but I don't really know about the Wright brothers.
Oh, you know what, honey? That's okay. That's why we're here, because all of our friends at Greenfield Village teach us all of the awesome and amazing things, like him back there, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen a mummer?
No.
Oh my gosh, they look like they're in Halloween costumes. When you go outside, you should definitely want to check that out.
Okay.
Yeah, but thank you, Miss Winnie, for hanging out with me. And don't go anywhere just yet. We're not done with the holiday night special. We still have a lot of fun stuff going on. I'm very jealous right now, Winnie. We're going to have to go get some hot chocolate right after this because that's where our meteorologist Ahmed Badji is. Ahmed, make sure you save me and Winnie a cup, okay?
I will absolutely save a cup for you. 100% for both you and Winnie. Yeah, we're out here actually at the Jolly Junction portion here in Greenfield Village. They've got hot cocoa going on behind me. But before we talk about the hot cocoa you can get here, let's talk about how they had to make it way back when. Take a look.
Hi, my name is Roy Mayer. I'm working here at Greenfield Village at Dr. Gidding's home. I would be the chocolatier of 1760. I am preparing hot chocolate from the cacao bean that has to be roasted. The chocolate making process of the 18th century was a very labor-intensive way of making chocolate. Everything was done by hand. The chocolate tastes something like if you were to make a hot chocolate today using water instead of milk. And then just imagine putting just a little bit of jalapeno spice for a bite, a little bit of cinnamon, maybe some star of anise, and some vanilla bean in there. Just a little bit of each. Spices and sugars were very expensive back in those days. It was never intended to be eaten like a candy bar or used for cooking or baking. I hope to see you at Holiday Nights in Greenfield Village.
Absolutely amazing to hear and see just how all of that works. And, of course, we're out here live still at Jolly Junction. I'm here with Larry, who's in charge of our wonderful hot cocoa behind us. So what's it like seeing all the people that are out here and, getting this, this sweet, sweet drink?
This is amazing. The Henry Ford does a great job putting this on every Christmas. We've got a lot of different flavors. We've got peppermint, which is very, very popular. We do a Kris Kringle, again, very popular. Folks love the hot chocolate that we've got here at our event, so it's a great event to come on out. Santa Claus is here from what I hear, so it's a great event for everybody involved.
And there actually are two different spots, by the way. One out by Santa Claus. If you don't want to come all the way to the Liberty Craft Works, you can go there. I've got to steal that. You promised I could, so.
Yep.
Yep, I'm here. I'm going to have to snag one for you. All right, so we've got a whole lot more going on out here on night number 1 from Holiday Nights in a Greenfield Village. It's a great night. We'll be right back with more.
Hi, I'm Jim Johnson. We're here at Thomas Edison's Menlo Park here in Greenfield Village, and we're going to talk a little bit today about December 19th, 1880. That was a big night for Thomas Edison, who hosted the leaders of New York City in the hopes of convincing them to give him the franchise to wire the city for electricity. Edison, the consummate showman, gave them the grand tour, and at the very end of the tour, he brought them up to the nearly dark second floor here of Menlo Park. And on his signal, the second floor became illuminated with nearly 40 lamps. And lo and behold, at the far end of the building was a lavish banquet put on by Delmonico's, the famous restaurant out of New York City. So come on out to Holiday Nights and hear more about this exciting story, and hear more about whether Edison was successful or not.
Welcome back to Holiday Nights in Greenfield Village, presented by Citizens Bank, with our special broadcast tonight being sponsored by Crest Ford and Kroger. A lot of excitement in the air. We are so close to the carolers, and I've just never felt more in the spirit, I think.
So Christmassy.
Yeah.
So light and nice. I've got my top hat going. And what is Christmas without a little bit of snow and Santa Claus as well?
That
right?
part, yep.
I have Santa in the building. We actually saw him earlier. I asked him if he got my list. He didn't answer my question, but we're on standby for that.
He chose no comment. He's hanging out, though, the big guy himself, with our own Kelly Vaughn. She is down Maple Lane with Old St. Nick. So, Kelly, did he get your list?
Yes, Santa just told me. You guys missed it. Santa just said I was on the nice list. He said Kelly from CBS Detroit's on the nice list. Everybody else is a little questionable. So, guys, you better get your act straightened out. I'm going to try to talk to Santa. He's busy talking to all the young kids. Hey, Santa.
Merry Christmas!
Santa, can you tell us if Greenfield Village has been good boys and good girls, or what's your take on the crowds tonight?
These wonderful boys and girls, look at them. Why, their faces light up brighter than Rudolph's nose. And they've worked so hard this year, and they've been so very, very good. Santa is so proud of them all.
Thank you so much, Santa. Thank you. You guys, you heard it from Santa himself. He said all the kids have been good this year, so expecting some presents. But again, he did mention that people at CBS Detroit need to make sure to stay on the nice list. So work on that. I'll make sure to put in a good word for you all. But for now, we'll send it back to break. Oh, yeah, well, Santa, he was saying that all the kids are going to get their presents this year. Hey, Santa, what presents have people been asking for? Back in Henry Ford's days, what kind of presents were kids asking for?
Oh, in Henry Ford's days?
Yes.
Oh, they liked homemade gifts back then.
Oh.
So almost, especially, one thing Henry Ford loved was pocket watches.
Oh.
And anything mechanical. But he loved pocket watches. I remember that very well. I don't know that his family was very appreciative of it, but he loved taking pocket watches apart.
Thank you, Santa. I don't know if you guys could hear, but he said Henry Ford would have asked for a pocket watch for Christmas because he loved pocket watches back in the day. The more you know. But we'll send it back to you guys, or we'll head to break.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're back out here live at Greenfield Village for night number 1 of Holiday Nights. And we're out here now showing off a lot of the wonderful ornaments. These are all handmade here in Greenfield Village. Check some of these out, actually. I mean, every single one hand-blown or hand-decorated, all as well something that you can come and check out for yourself. They're even showing off the ones that were made in the glass shop that we showed you at the very beginning of this special. So really cool to be able to showcase all that. But obviously, they have a wonderful display as well when it comes to ornaments. Check out this video. All right, we're back out here at the original Detroit Central Market. All the different shops. You have the hand-blown, hand-decorated ornaments. Working your way down, you've got stuff from the tin shop. You've got bakers here, and all the way through. This place is already packed, of course, going through the rest of the night. It's a gorgeous setup here, by the way, and everything here with the original Detroit Central Market. By the way, this was refurbished and redone. It's newer addition to the Village, something you can check out here if you're coming to Holiday Nights, or if you're at home, you're not able to make it out to Holiday Nights throughout the season, you can see it now right here on CBS News Detroit. Now, going through the rest of the night, there's a lot more still for us to show off for you. It's going to be a fantastic rest of the evening, but I'll tell you what, the rain has ended. It's a nice, comfortable temp. We'll see if we can get some snow on the ground as we go further on into the rest of the Holiday Nights season here at Greenfield Village. We're going to be going back out to the main stage and out to even more to show off to you in just a little while. But for now, we'll let you go out.
Holiday Nights in Greenfield Village on CBS Detroit is sponsored by Crest Ford, go with the best, and by Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Make the holidays bright this year with an all-new Ford from Crest Ford. Right now, lease the 2023 Ford Escape with all-wheel drive for only $319 per month. Or drive home in a new 2023 Ford F-150 XLT. Lease today for only $379 per month. Plus, Crest Ford is ready to deliver your new Ford vehicle right to your doorstep. Light up the season with our fantastic selection at 2 great locations. Visit Crest Ford in Flat Rock or Crest Ford Centerline today.
We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans.
Oh, mic check, nothing? All right, so we have been out here at Greenfield Village for holiday nights, and it's been fantastic. Everything from glass blowing to snacks and treats, Kelly skating, and then got to see Santa. If she didn't have the best night ever. But listen, as much fun as we're having, it's time to switch it up just a little bit to something a little bit more serious. December 1st is also a day that a lot of people might not know is Rosa Parks Day. On December 1st, 1955, she was arrested in Alabama for refusing to give up her seat for a white person. In 2015, on December 1st, Rosa Parks Day was officially declared. Now that bus, though, that she was arrested on, even though it was in Alabama, guess what? It's here, and we got to look.
Cynthia Jones. I'm the Director of Museum Experiences and Engagement. Get on board, sit where Rosa sat. There is a power in that moment. There's a power in stepping onto the artifact, onto the real thing, having an experience of sitting there feeling what she would have felt, understanding it outside of a textbook or a news article. She had to pay her money at the front of the bus, but then because she was a black woman, she had to board at the back of the bus. She could only sit in certain seats. She was sitting in a place that she was allowed to sit, but was forced to move. Understanding that in the physical space hits you in an emotional capacity that simply reading about it does not. In 2001, when this came up for auction, we sent a conservator to Alabama to check it out, to make sure it was the real deal. We looked at the paint, we looked at the metal, we looked at everything. But most importantly, we actually also acquired a scrapbook from the time that documented the entire Montgomery bus boycott from the day of Rosa Parks' arrest, all 381 days.
Was there like a bidding war, or how did we get to be the ones?
So there was a bidding war, and we actually spent a bit more than we had planned to, but this was so critical. It was critical for both the Henry Ford and our collections documenting civil rights and the struggles for freedom in this country, but it was also critical for the Detroit region. So Rosa and Raymond Parks had lived in Detroit for many decades. They had a deep history here. We felt it was absolutely important that it comes home to Detroit. Well, yes, this happened in Montgomery, Alabama. Rosa Parks really spent the bulk of her adult life in Detroit. This is actually 20 years that we've had the bus on display. So we put the bus on display in 2003 for our Black History Month, and it's 20 years that this has been here. And so we're seeing now generations of people bringing the next generation. So thinking about this celebratory month, the celebratory moment, but also taking a stand. Really thinking about what matters, not only to you personally and to your family in this time of celebration, but what matters in community and how will we stand for and help each other.
I can't emphasize enough, you guys, that being able to sit on that bus in the same spot where Rosa Parks sat is truly one of the most moving feelings that I've had a long time as relates to history. Now back out here at Holiday Nights with the Model Ts going around, the murmurs, the glass blowing. History is alive at Greenfield Village and the Henry Ford Museum. So if you haven't checked it out, you really need to. You really get to take a step back into history. Now we're almost done, but not quite yet. We're going to take a quick break and we'll see you right after this.
Oh, what a night it has been here at Holiday Nights at Greenfield Village. How are you guys feeling?
Feel great. I feel great. I'm glad the rain ended.
Yeah.
I needed that to end.
It ended. It really didn't affect anything, though. People still had a great time.
The kids are loving it, too. You
Oh
got
my
to hang out
God,
with a
the
lot
kids
of
had the best time ever, which was awesome. Like Amit said, the weather was not a damper. But I have to say, now let me interject. I think the best part of tonight, though, is you gentlemen in these hats.
Oh, yeah.
It's a favorite, for sure. I don't know if anyone had a better time than Kelly, though. You got
Santa.
after it. You were ice skating. You
guys,
had
I'm
some
gonna do it
hats.
all. I'm gonna do it all. I didn't get to do everything because there's some snacks I want to have.
Yes.
That's the big thing on my next agenda. But yeah,
That'll be the after show plan.
That's happening.
The big roasting
That's
leg
happening.
that's
What
waiting on
happened
us.
just talking
Did you guys have a favorite part tonight, a favorite thing that you experienced? For me, it has to start with that ride in the Model A. I've never been in one of those before. That was great.
I'm going to need someone to bring me to work like that every day now.
Yeah.
Because it's the standard.
It's official. How about you, Kelly?
That's exactly what I felt. I felt so classy and fancy. But meeting Santa was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he talked about picking out the toys for Henry Ford when he was young.
Amazing. And you were even on the nice list.
Yeah, I know. Guys, get your act together. Santa's worried about y'all.
Favorite part?
Favorite part was probably being able to reconnect again with the glassmaker Ryan after being able to do that story a little while back. He's an awesome guy, so it was awesome to see him again working tonight, making all the ornaments.
Great story, by the way.
Thank you.
My favorite part was being here with all of you.
Yeah.
But it was.
It really is. It's such a team effort. We really just wanted to bring this event to all of you at home. Of course, this is an event that so many people love to attend and can't always every year. It's a hot ticket, so we hope you got to experience it a little bit. Come on by in person if you can, by any means. It's a really magical experience.
Please do, and remember, you can always get great experiences with us by staying connected with us on our website, cbsdetroit.com, also streaming us on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.
Yeah, from all of us here at CBS Detroit, happy holidays. Have a good night.
Happy holidays.
Holiday Nights in Greenfield Village on CBS Detroit is sponsored by Crest Ford. Go with the best. And by Kroger. Fresh for everyone.